Welcome to Vulva Mapping, a tour of your external anatomy. How many of us have actually touched our own vulva in a mindful way? Got out that hand mirror and taken a good look? Or even know the different parts of our own vulva? Not just the vagina, which is the inside, by the way. Well, it's time. It's time for some vulva mapping. Vulva mapping is literally the act of mapping your own vulva and getting to know it. It involves hands-on touch to become familiar with your own unique anatomy. It's a somatic experience that's not clinical or sexual. It's simple and radical. Whatever your age or where you are in your reproductive life, vulva mapping is for you. In fact, your vulva changes throughout your life. Puberty, pregnancy, postpartum, perimenopause. So do it more than once. Why do it? Your vulva is a wonder. And for us vulva owners, getting to know our own vulva actually comes with a lot of really awesome benefits. First, awareing is caring. Being aware of your body, particularly your vulva, is one way that you can take care of yourself and help others, like doctors and partners, take care of you too. Number 2, practicing self-love and acceptance. Understanding your own vulva is an important part of your self-love and acceptance. Number 3, exploring self-pleasure. Showing affection for your vulva is essential for developing a strong sense of self-esteem and discovering what makes you feel good. Number 4, being mindful. Setting time to gaze upon yourself is a mindfulness practice that extends past your vulva mapping and into everyday life. Okay, let's get into it. What you're going to need: curiosity, intention, present touch, and deep listening. You may also consider a mirror, but this is optional. You can also do vulva mapping just with a felt experience. It doesn't have to be visual. Lube can be helpful, and anything else you need to make yourself comfortable. That can look like music, lights, candles, pillows. Just be comfy. Before you begin, set an intention for yourself. Because this is a mindful practice, setting an intention will help you keep focused and make sure that you get exactly what you need out of the practice. Now, in a comfortable position, with your vulva accessible, relax your body, take some deep breaths, and let's do some vulva mapping. Your vulva is the outer part of your genitals. It's everything that lies from your pubic mound to your perineum. If you have a mirror, start by just taking a look. Notice your vulva shape, color, texture, and symmetry, or asymmetry. Like faces, literally no two vulvas are the same. Let's start from the top, the pubic mound. The pubic mound is the beautifully rounded pad of squishy tissue covering your pubic bone. Some of us like it shaved, some of us don't. How you tend to your garden is totally up to you. Give it a gentle massage and focus on the sensation you feel. The next thing you might notice are your inner and outer lips. There are many variations of color and size. Some people have bigger inner lips, some people have bigger outer lips. Many are asymmetrical one way or the other. The outer lips may have hair on them, unless you shave. The inner lips do not. Some people's inner lips flare out, looking like orchid petals or butterfly wings. Some are neatly tucked away inside. Whatever your lips look like, they are 100% normal and lovely. Notice how it feels when you rub over your inner and outer lips with your fingertips. Play with different kinds of touch and pressure. Notice the change in textures and sensitivity. Try gently tugging on your inner lips and feel or look at the different shapes they might make. Your outer lips come together at the very center of your pubic bone at a place called the front commissure. Just below the front commissure is the hood of your clitoris. The hood covers the shaft of the clitoris and sometimes also the glands of the clitoris. This part of your clitoris can be the size of a tiny pearl up to the size of a baby carrot. Did you know that your clitoris grows bigger over time? It is 7 times larger at menopause than it was at birth. Roll your fingers side to side over your shaft and explore the sensations. There's erectile tissue in there. Yeah, you can get erections. Now gently pull back on the clitoral hood to see and or feel the glands. Notice how it feels to touch and put pressure on this highly innervated area. The clitoral hood, shaft, and glands are just the tip of the iceberg. The clitoris actually continues internally into clitoral bulbs, which extend from the shaft all the way down and around your urethral and vaginal openings. And the legs extend deep into the pelvis. The bulbs have erectile tissue too and are sensitive to touch. You may be able to feel them underneath your outer lips when you're aroused and they're erect. Now part your inner lips to enter the hidden and protected area between them called the vestibule, which is another word for entrance, even though a lot of stuff exits this area. Explore this with your fingertips. Below the space where your inner lips connect with your clitoral hood, you'll find the urethral opening. This is where urine comes out. Some people see it right away, and others have to look more carefully to find it. Small, but also often visible on either side of urethral opening are the periurethral glands. This is where varying amounts of ejaculate fluid might come out. Yes, people with vulvas can ejaculate too. Below the urethral opening is the larger vaginal opening, also called the introitus if you want to be fancy. This is where menstruation, cervical mucus, and vaginal cell slough, think vaginal dandruff, come out. And of course, this is where babies come into the world in a vaginal delivery. On either side of the vaginal opening, visible on some people, are the vulvovaginal glands, which produce arousal fluid. The vagina is the muscular corridor leading from the outside of the vulva up to the cervix. So don't let anyone ever say they can see your vagina. That's the inside. Think of it like a magical inner space that expands and shrinks in different states of arousal, hormonal conditions, and in other times too. It's a potential space. If nothing is holding it open, it collapses like a sock without a foot in it. Feel free to explore your vaginal opening with your finger or fingers. Now venture just below the vaginal opening, past your fourchette, meaning little fork, where your inner lips meet at the bottom, and you'll find your perineum. This dense, muscular crossbeam is the space between the vaginal opening and your anus. Compare how it feels to the inside of your wrist. Appreciate the strength of the perineum by squeezing your pelvic muscles, like in a Kegel exercise. Notice how it feels when you squeeze, and if you have a mirror, see what you notice. The fourchette and perineum are common sites of vaginal birth injuries from tearing or from an episiotomy. Take a moment to connect with this part of your body and massage it with your fingers. As you finish the tour of your vulva, let's take another moment to appreciate the vulva in its entirety. Remember, every vulva is as unique as your face and deserves to be appreciated. If you have a mirror, look at its contours, shapes, colors, and style. Take your palm and place it over your vulva to ground in this experience. Breathe into it and welcome any and all sensations, vibrations, and feelings. I hope that this experience and the continued practice of this experience helps to transform your health, pleasure, and confidence. After all, the most important relationship is the one you have with yourself.